Alright, Skull Nation, thanks for being with me. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, like, comment, and share this content. Skull, baby. What's going on, fellow Vikings fans? Welcome to another pre-game matchup, another pre-game show, another matchup breakdown, whatever you want to call it. So this week we have the Detroit Kitty Cats. Yeah, the Detroit Kitty Cats. I mean, just their stats, their team stats, like. What are we doing? Like, just and I mean, don't we have like a great record against Detroit? Like for some reason, something about Zimmer in Detroit, he just figures them out. He knows them. He knows how to play them. Now they have a different quarterback this year, so maybe that's got something to do with it. Maybe Zimmer knows something about Stafford, whatever it was. Did he used to work with some offensive coaches? Whatever it is, whatever his secret recipe, his secret sauce is, he hasn't lost to the Detroit Lions in like eight games, the last 7 games he's won. He's beat the Detroit Lions with Matthew Stafford. In my opinion, Jared Goff is like a step down from Matthew Stafford. Even though Goff made the Super Bowl, but that Rams team though, like, no, they didn't make it because of Jared Goff. Whatever. I usually, I go into depth, like I'll pull up all the stats from everywhere, like, and that's what I usually do with these pregame shows and these matchup breakdowns. But it's the Detroit Lions here. Come on, like, it's the Detroit Lions. Zimmer, we beat them every year. Every year we beat them. For some, it's something about that team, and they're in our division. So we know a lot about them, and they are doing really bad right now. Like really, really bad. Like there's no way we lose to Detroit tomorrow. Like. Let's get into some stats here. First, their offense. Look at this. Okay? They're amongst the last in the league in every category. Okay? Like, I mean, like, it's not like Seattle. This is a team we play every year. Okay? Now, like a team like a Seattle. For some reason, we played them every year and we lost. I'm not giving them excuses, but we had some close games against Seattle, like the 2015. We put that 19-yard field goal we missed, and last year Tiny Dantzler didn't cover his man on the sideline, so they get like 2 or 3 fourth down chances. Like, I don't know how we lost that game last year and in 20, but whatever. For some reason, the Vikings lose the damn Seahawks every year. They beat us every year. So, I mean, like, and they're not in our division. It's like preparing for them. It could be mutual. As far as, because they're not familiar with us. We're not familiar with them. So, I mean, it's like I said, when I say mutual, we're not familiar with each other. So we got to prepare for them the same way they got to prepare for us. Like, whatever. I mean, every NFL game counts, but like, your division games are the important ones. Like, you got to see this team twice. If you don't figure out how to beat them, you got to lose to them twice. You got to play them every year twice. Your division games are more important. Like, just so that's what I'm saying. That's where, Zimmer beating them 7 games in a row. That's why that's so relevant. Because we know this team. We play them every year. We know their coaches. We know everything about them. We know their building. We know their staff. We know their players. We know So we're well familiar with the Detroit Lions, like how we are with Green Bay and the Bears. What I'm saying is we have this secret sauce and we kick their butts every year. We don't do that to the Bears. We don't do that to the Packers. So that's where this confidence comes in for the Detroit Lions. But there's a big but. You can't sleep on them. Like you can't sleep on Detroit. They almost beat. I don't care what anybody says. They beat the Ravens. Like you lose on a 66 NFL record breaking field goal. Like you lose. There was Detroit players slamming their helmets, and I feel them. I mean, I understand. Like, how do you lose that game on a record breaking field goal or record setting field goal? Detroit is like the most unlucky team ever. I feel for them, but then again, I don't. They're our enemies. They're in our division. But I don't hate them like I hate the Packers. I don't, so. And they suck we beat them every year, so why am I going to hate them like I hate the Packers? I'm not really worried about this team. And they got, like, key players out. Their first round corner. Damn, I hated he went to them, but I wanted him to come to the Vikings. Come to Zimmer. Jeff Okudah. First rounder, he's gone for the. I mean, like they got offensive linemen out of there, defensive linemen, like key players. So they're already not doing good with their key players. Now they're missing key players, and they're coming to the bank stadium. They're coming here. They're coming to our house. This is a must win. This is a must win. Like, we lose to Detroit, the season is over. Even though the season has been extended with an extra game, now it's 17 games, and it's an 18-week season. You lose week 5 to Detroit, and it's over. Like, it's over. You give them their first win of the season. Like, it's over, man. It's just over. Like, the confidence of the guys, the confidence of the team is just going to go. Like, so you give Detroit their first win. We're a joke at this. If that happened, we're a joke. Nobody takes us serious. Just count the Vikings out. They lose to Detroit tomorrow, count them out. Over, done, season done. And they're gonna just go to the bottom in all categories. Cause I know my team. I know where we're at right now. Everybody is calling for, oh yeah, we lose tomorrow, it's over for Zimmer. I mean, like, the whole organization is just it's a wrap. We lose tomorrow. We can't lose to Detroit. It's over with for Zimmer. There's already echoes of that all over. Oh, is this the last year? Is he gonna do it? Are they gonna get him this year after the Detroit game, after this game, after that game? And I love Coach Zimmer, man. Like, it's been a few seasons where we hit and missed, but I got a video I did about the whole why Zimmer should keep his job. So, check that out. But we can't lose to this team. We absolutely cannot lose to Detroit. Like, you know what? Bear with me. Let's go through some stats real quick. We'll start with their offensive productivity. All right, let's go. So right now, this is the overall team rate. Look at this. I mean, like, look at this. How do we lose to this team? Team rating overall 69, offense 64. This is just the team rating, man. Then we got defense. This is defensive stats. 95 points allowed. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, this is the total offense where they rank. Overall, 31 defense. This is crazy, man. Like, how do we lose to this team? They are absolutely, they suck. They have the 31st offense in the league. That is like almost dead. Like, and then defense, they're at 21. That is on the back end too. I mean, this game, our defense our team should really just flourish. Like, this is the bounce back game. This is the game where you get your confidence back. This is the confidence back game. You play the Detroit Lions. They're like just about last in almost every category. And then the category and the places they are doing good in, they're on the back end of the league. They're not in the middle. They're not top. They're like, we got total points allowed. 31. They allowed 31 points every game. Like, come on, man. Like, total offense. Look at what I'm talking about. This is the Detroit Lions. These are their stats. Passing offense. Look at this. Only 700 all through 4 games. These defensive stats through 4 games. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Look at these numbers. They are about last or next to last in every category. So, yeah. I don't want to. This is like my head is hurting right now just thinking about if we lose to Detroit. Like it's and for a team where we're talking about Super Bowl, and now we're talking about, oh my God, we're on our toes. This can't be it. We can't lose to the Lions. Like it's. I believe in this team. I believe in my coach. It's a great team. It's just this feeling, this lingering feeling that's like, ooh, it's like a ghost over us. Oh, is it the game? Is the season over? And then for games where that we should have won. I honestly think all 3 games we lost, we should have won. This Browns game, they kept giving us the ball back. Missed a 30-something yard field goal. Then when Dalvin is down, they said he's not down. Like, this is crazy, dog. Like, but hopefully, man, we pull it off. I didn't really do our team stats. I mean, come on, if you're subscribed to this channel, or if you log in here, you know we talk about our team stats all the time. You know where we're good at, where we're not good at. And yeah, I'm gonna do team stats. I usually do before these matchups and before this breakdown. I mean, like I'm not even really doing my thing into it like how I usually, because it's the Detroit Lions here. I almost didn't make this video. Like, everybody expect the Vikings to win. I mean, like, Vegas, I think we're like a 10-point favorite. I honestly think, like, we win this game at least 3 scores. Or at least more than 2 scores, man. No, I take that back. We win this game more than 2 touchdowns. Okay? More than 2 touchdowns. And about 3 possessions. It wouldn't be it shouldn't and it wouldn't be a close game. It just wouldn't be a close game. That team hasn't won. And did y'all see that loss to Baltimore? Oh, I feel for them. How did they lose that game? They played good enough to win the game. Detroit won the game to me. Like, there was a lot of other things they could have did better, but they won the game. To lose on a record. On a record-setting field goal, 66 yards. Talking about spit in the face, right? Their kicker makes a 66-yard field goal. Our kicker misses a 37-yard field goal to win the game. Like why other franchises, like, they just know, like, we have a chance to win the game with this 50-yard field goal or this 55-yard field or whatever. For some reason, Vikings fans, it could be a 20-yard field goal to win the game, and we're all shaking in our boots like, think he's going to miss this completely easy field goal. And we're like, oh, is he going to miss? Is it going to happen again? What is it? Are we a cursed fan base? Are we cursed? But then again, you have like Detroit and the Cleveland Browns. Remember those years they couldn't win a game? How did they fans feel like? How did Detroit didn't Detroit have a season like that too, where they went like they couldn't win a game? Detroit fans. When have they had a winning season? Since like the 90s? since like Barry Sanders and them. We shouldn't lose against the Kitty Cats, man. It's just a joke. They're a joke of a franchise, and we were talking Super Bowl, and we've gone down a couple games where we should have won. It just sucks, man. But we could turn this thing around by spanking the Kitty Cats. You know, we got the Panthers coming up. Like, they totally got exploited. Like, did y'all see them lose last week? They totally. We could beat the Panthers. We could beat whoever the hell else, man. And then we got the bye week coming up. And then after the bye week, we have some pretty tough teams coming up. But we beat Detroit. We beat Carolina. We're going to the bye. If we can beat Detroit and beat Carolina and go into the bye, like that is the ultimate reset button. That is the ultimate confidence booster. It's like, okay, we've lost 3 games, but those 3 games we should have won. Period. Like, it's so weird. I think the game they won, they should have lost, and then the games they lost, they should have won. Like, just looking at it, they should have won the game against Arizona, the Bengals game, and last week. Like, Baker just kept giving us the ball back. Like, just we get a decent play out of our offensive line. We win that game last week. Like, just simple as that. But that Seahawks game, we're down 17-7, and we're about to punt the ball to Russell Wilson. If that holding call or whatever the hell call that gave us the ball back and that made us keep the ball and win down the score, if we punt that ball away, we don't win that game. Period. So that's just my take on it. But we're gonna spank Detroit. They have a bad team, even though they've had some pretty close games. I just think their confidence and the morale of the team is just like, I honestly think a couple of the players have given up. You don't just start the season like that, just 0-4. You don't start 0-4, man. Like, you just don't start a season 0-4. Like, when are they gonna bounce back? What game are they gonna be like, oh, okay, fellas, we got this game now? Like, when y'all are like 0-7, then y'all are gonna rally and play better to get that one win. Like, I just think we beat them tomorrow. They start 0-5. The Vikings go 2-3, and we beat the Panthers, and we hit a nice reset button. We recognize who we are. Like, before the season started, all those talks that was happening, all the Super Bowl talks, stars coming out again, stars being just being conversated about. When we start talking Super Bowl, like that's the conversations we were having before all these damn losses, these unfortunate close losses. We were talking Super Bowl, like we got the roster. What the hell am I doing? I'm knocking my flag over. Can't be knocking the skull flag over, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so yeah. So we beat Detroit, win the next game. And then we can really get our confidence back up, and we start talking Super Bowl again. And sky's the limit. There are great teams. Like, I'm looking at some great teams around the league. Like, I'm telling you. But this team has the talent. If we can just get our confidence back, get that line. What are we doing? Is Darius Hall coming back this week? Can this be the game he's coming back? Can we get Christian? We get the line back. We get our players back. We get Pat Peep in the defense playing right. Cameron Dantzler and Breland. We figure that situation out and just quiet everybody. I think this should split playing time. Breland is still a great cornerback. I think he has some bad games, or maybe he's having a bad season or whatever. But Dantzler is a great cornerback. I take that back. Put Dantzler in. Put Cam Dantzler in. Breland, no, you had your chance. But yeah, man, that's what I think. I think we beat Detroit. I think we beat the Panthers, and we turn this thing around. But don't sleep on the Kitty Cats, man. I've seen them play some good football. They should have won that game against Baltimore. So if we let them get their confidence up and beat us in this game, if we lose to Detroit, season over. I've said it a few times. Uh, yeah, there you have it. This is a must win, but it is a totally winnable game, and that can get us back, get our confidence back, get us back on the right track. Because we're not on the right track right now. Like, we're not even, no. It's a bunch of chaos. It's like this close from being just totally, but we can still kind of piece it back together and, get everything rolling. Dalvin Cook's injured. I think you sit him out this game. But then again, this is a must win. Well, depending on his injury, depending on how bad he is, but he hasn't practiced all week. So, we got a few injured players, but we're not as bad as them, and we beat them. And hopefully next week we get Michael Pierce back, we get Dalvin back, we get everybody back for the Panthers, and we do good so on, man. So I'm pretty optimistic. I think this team got a winning streak coming up. We got a streak coming up. We have a winning streak coming up. Pay attention. It's coming up. But until the next time, man, score. Oh, I didn't even give my score, my prediction. So I think, like I said, I should have said this when I mentioned we're gonna win by at least 2 touchdowns, 2 scores, 2 possessions, whatever you want to say. So final score is, I think we're gonna put up some points on them. But I'll say final score 31-10 Vikings. 31-10 Vikings. Mark my word. It's going to be 31-10. What's that, 21 points? Yeah. We're going to beat them by 21 points. You saw what Kirk did in the Seattle game. I think we get that Kirk in this game, and the defense really show up. So the offense is going to be on fire. The defense is going to show up against Detroit. They're not playing a college team. They're playing the NFL team. So there are other pros they're playing against. But I think they win this game just in a overwhelming fashion, and go into the next week with their heads held really, really high. And this game should be our confidence booster. All right? So we'll see if I'm right or I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. I can feel it. The universe, the spirits of the 4 corners are telling me. They're administering to me right now. So the forces are with me right now. And I can tell. I can look into the future. But until next time, Vikings fans, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.